So I guess what I will be doing is playing some NetHack here. Can I actually get the font to be big enough that it doesn't look like crap? And I'm not sure that I actually can. In which case, maybe we'll play some Geoguessr, but let me give it a try here. Well, let's watch some games in progress. That'll give us a good idea of what it's going to look like. Oh, hey, this guy's playing. So this is kind of historical Twitch. nethack.alt.org is the first place that I know of that you could just watch other people playing games. And that is going to be too small. There we go. Now you'd be able to see my logo up there. It still doesn't look very good. So I think I'm going to play some Geoguessr instead. Geoguessr, let's explore the world. Okay, single player or challenge mode. I don't have anyone to challenge. Lonely me. So, here we go. Welcome to the home of the brave. This is going to be Indiana. What does it say? Support them at whatisIt.org. Huh? What is this.org? Findwwp.org. Okay, well, it's definitely United States. We've got a United States flag there. Oh, interesting. You can actually zoom out from the original? I did not know that. Okay, so this looks for all the world like small town USA, not very far from here. Chevrolet dealership. Yeah, this is the United States, all right. Okay, yeah, we just passed out of the town. Oh, here we go. Chicago. 109 miles. Milford 11. So, we're 109 miles from Chicago, right near a place called Milford. Let's see if we can find that. This is going to be an astoundingly easy one for me, because 109 miles from Chicago is basically where my parents grew up. There's no signs for anything else. It looks for all the world like it just goes straight to Chicago, you know? Oglesby, Princeton, Ottawa, Marseille, Piano, no, Plano, Paw Paw, Mendota, Ohio, Walnut, Tampico, Provincetown. So this is where my parents grew up, right here. And that is like so close to 109 miles from Chicago. I should call my dad. I should just call my dad and say, was there a town named Milford near you that I just don't know about? I'm gonna just go back to this for just a minute here. Does this have a name? Can we see what that sign is? Is that sign gone? Oh, dang. That sign is just to the side of us, and as soon as we go where we can see it... This is Mineral? I know where Mineral is, I think. Oh, God, it's not readable, is it? The name of this town that we just went through is not readable. Let's see if we go through the town, and out the other side, maybe there'll be another sign on the other side. Oh, maybe that sign will say something about the name of the town. It's blurred out. Blah. Okay. Hello, sign. Welcome to... Boomston? Boopston? Boopston. Really, Boopston. Hoopston? Hoopelston. Hoopelston? Hoopelston. So, that's really interesting because my parents grew up in a town called Hoople, which is not Hoopelston. I wonder... Oh, God, this isn't Hoople. I know this isn't Hoople. I know what Hoople looks like, and this is not it. But it was Hoople and Prophetstown. And so, like, if Hoople and Prophetstown had joined, and I hadn't heard about it, they would be called Hoopelston. But no. No, this is not there. It's going to annoy the crap out of me, not because I'm taking so much time to find a place that I bet I know where it actually is, you know? That I've probably been here, you know? And when does that ever happen on Geoguessr? I don't want to get it wrong, you know? Let's at least find out the name of the highway, eh? So familiar. Like, this is where I spent all of my vacations as a kid. This is where I'm going for Mother's Day, you know? I'm going to be driving to basically here. Okay. Wisconsin? Does that say Wisconsin? Wisconsin 1? Or does that say Illinois? Maybe it says Illinois 1? North. North? Is that Illinois? North Illinois 1? That is completely unreadable. Okay, well, we think it's on 1. There's two. Two goes through Rockford. I'm going to say it's Illinois, because I think Wisconsin is a little more wooded, even that far south. So I'm going to go right here, I think. Let me have a quick look at Indiana, because my first thing was like home of the brave, Indiana, right? Remember that? Okay, what I'm going to do, and this may not get me very many points, I'm afraid, is I'm going to go right on the Indiana-Illinois border, about 109 miles south of Chicago. It does look a little greener, maybe a little more further south than where my parents grew up. We'll see what that is. How we doing? Oh my God! Yes! Yes! That was one. I didn't see the label, but that was totally one right there. And that makes... And there's Hoopston. It's Hoopston. Hoopston Area High School. I found Hoopston! Okay, next round. I'm excited now. This is great. Okay, so this freaking looks like it. Am I stuck? Am I stuck on a path by a tree? Seriously? Okay, no. Maybe I can get out of here. We'll see. There's a lot of these like weird, like, we went to this town and walked around a bit, took 3 photos, and you can't get anywhere from any of them. That was where we were. So what about further this way? Okay. What about further this way? That's it. So from those 6 pictures, we have to figure out where the heck we are in the world. Okay, so this... It looks like a semi-arid climate. It's hilly. It could be Afghanistan. It could be Italy. It could be high in the mountains in South America. What's this? What's this? It's the sign of a coffee cup. I'll meet you in Italy at the sign of the coffee cup. That is a Volkswagen? Is it a Volkswagen Jetta or... Now that looks like a European license plate. It really does. But then I don't know South American license plates that well. I really don't. Ooh, I think there might be some writing on that water tower. Can we make it out? Is it English? I can't tell if it is. It could be Arabic script. Maybe we are somewhere in the Middle East. Got some disposable styrofoam containers. So that means probably not the Middle East, though for all I know they're using those in the Middle East now too. Got this amazing tree. It's kind of where we started out. No initials carved anywhere on the tree. Nothing, no. They've got a Volkswagen, so I'm going to say it's Italy near the border of Germany. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm probably not going to get anything like 4,990 points doing that, but Italy near the border of Germany makes sense for a number of reasons. Admittedly, they don't actually have a border with Germany, but this, the closest spot on the border is here. So there, that's what we're going to say. Italy on the border of Germany. I think it could be Switzerland or Austria. No, it's... Okay, here we go. It was in Turkey. Okay, so it was in the Middle East. My second guess would have been right. And at least I got 1,000 points out of it. At least it wasn't in South frickin' America somewhere. Okay. I am not entirely discouraged. Okay. Where are we here? This really looks like the American... It looks like Nebraska. Initial guess, Nebraska. Let's see if we can find out. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. That is not a U.S. road sign, and neither are those. So, second guess, Australia. Got some red dirt. Let's see which side they're driving on, if we can find a vehicle. No, they're driving on the right, so it's not Australia. So then, Mexico? Could it be Spain? Northern Africa? Jimenez. Okay, so that is definitely Spanish, right? It's got an accent on it. Usually, when they, at least when they put it on signs, there's no accents. It's Jimenez de Jamus. So, Jimenez. It is definitely a Spanish-speaking country, which suggests to me, again, Mexico. They've got graffiti. Can't be too small a town. Well, usually in small towns, people paint over the graffiti right away. Giblo, Andrea, Nerea. I mean, it looks just like the names of the people who live in this rundown building, or lived in this rundown building at one point. Maison Parilla, Terra de Verano, esta apacho es para tu publicidad, piscina zona de Museo Alfaro. Oh, this is bad, because this suggests Brazil. And the reason it suggests Brazil is because there are no accents over any of these letters. You know, so maybe this guy just has a Spanish name, the town has a Spanish name, but it's actually in Brazil. Because Portuguese, like I said, they almost never put any accents over the letter. So this would suggest on the border of a Spanish-speaking country, you know, where there's kind of a mixture of, let's go over here. A mixture of languages. You might have some Spanish place names, even if you have Brazilian language spoken there. So it could also be, I suppose, on the border of Portugal and Spain. That might make even more sense. I think that's all the signs we're going to see. That major highway just kind of dead ends at this place. So we're thinking the plains of Brazil on a border with a Spanish-speaking country. Watch this be horribly wrong. I might should just say the border of Portugal. I really might should. Okay, so those I think are French-speaking countries, Guyana and Suriname. Venezuela speaks Spanish. Colombia speaks Spanish. But those borders are not on the plains. Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, I think they all speak Spanish. I'm going to say on the border of Argentina. This is... Let me see. Paraná? Did I see Paraná? I think I might have seen Paraná. Yeah, see Santa Maria, you're starting to see... Because it would be San Maria. Like Sao Paulo. Sorry, Sao Maria. If it was... yeah, so it's probably in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. And probably the closer to... here somewhere. That looks like plains, but kind of heading up into the hills. And I guess there. Fingers crossed, where the hell is it? Oh, damn it, it was in Portugal! It was in Portugal on the border of Spain. Well, I had the languages right. I just had the wrong place where they meet. 10... Okay. Okay, so what are we doing here? Where are we? We are... we know exactly where we are! Ha ha! We are on South 271 between Worcester and Wilburton. Okay, well, 271 is a major U.S. highway. It's not a interstate, so we don't know immediately where it is off the top of our heads. All the interstates crisscross the United States in a very predictable fashion. But Wilburton. Okay, we're coming to an intersection here. What does this sign say? Pleasant Valley. This is so definitely in the United States. Can we go down this road? There's an airport down this road. We can't go down the road. That's kind of amazing. It's a flat place. Definitely a flat place with slightly rolling hills. I don't recognize the names of Worcester and Wilburton. Petty Officer, 3rd Class. Overpass. Okay, so we have an overpass that's named after a military person. That would suggest that it's a state that has strong military ties. And it does kind of sound like a southern place, too, with names like Worcester and Wilburton. Tend to have very English names in the south, and less so in the north. So maybe Missouri? Boy, that picture was completely screwed up. Okay, Bargain Shack next, right? Yeah, this is definitely America. Don't have Bargain Shacks anywhere else in the world. Long Lake Resort. Oh my god, there's a Long Lake like 5 miles from here. Long Lake is like one of the most common names for lakes there is. Poteau River. Poteau. So there's French stuff around here. I've noticed there were some French names as well. So that would suggest Wisconsin? Okay, 59, 83, 59 and 271. Heavener and Monroe. Heavener and Monroe? Here we have the place where you buy all your garden sheds. Lumberjack Cafe. If it's logging country with French names, then it's got to be like Wisconsin or something. 271 and 59. I'm going to have a quick look in this part of the country for 271 and 59. 53, 169, 71, 59! There's 59! Okay, so it looks like it's going to be the Dakotas somewhere. But where's 271? Atchison, St. Joseph, Topeka, Lawrence. I used to live in Lawrence. Ottawa. Have I missed 271 already? Poteau. Poteau is on the map. Poteau definitely was on the map. And there's a army base, Fort Smith. And there's 271. Okay, yay, we're here. Let's just say we're right here. What the hell? I've spent too much time on this anyway. So there we are. We're at Poteau. Make guess. Hey! Okay. It's my last chance. I'm already over 10,000, but can I get over 15,000? It doesn't seem terribly likely, but we'll see. So this looks like a blacktop road in the United States, a poorly maintained blacktop road in the United States, but it could also be a number of other countries that really, I mean, look at those buildings. Look at those farm buildings. Look at those silos. This is the way we do things in the United States. The trailer parked outside. It could, I suppose, maybe be Australia, but I'm thinking U.S. again. 45 tons, huh? Oh, go back. What's this? It's horribly photographed. There's a lot of Tennessee that's pretty horribly photographed, so we could be in Tennessee. Okay, speed zone ahead. What does it say? Something? Oh gosh, different states have different wordings for those signs, I've noticed. That's horrible. I can't even tell that's English. Junction with P. Now that sign, the thing is all the signs are made by the same people, but that sign really looks like a Wisconsin road sign. Can we read it? Fernwood? Fenwood? Welcome to Fenwood? Okay, so there we've got a guy on a tractor. And the thing about tractors in the north is that tractors that old don't survive very long with harsh winters. Most northern farms have newer tractors than that, you'll find. So that's another reason I think we're in the south. I don't think we can be far in the south, though. It's just not green enough. So I'm thinking maybe Kansas? Kansas, Nebraska? Stop ahead? Does that say stop ahead? It does. Junction with 97. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Oregon? That might be the shape of Oregon. It doesn't quite look right, though. A lot of the state highway signs in the United States have the outline of the shape of the state on them, which is a thing that you can really use to help your guesses. What happened? Did we just blow through the stop sign? I think we did. Okay, there we are. Aha. So now we are on... What are we on here? We are on 97. Does that say... It just says north. North 97. But I'm just going to go over this hill, and then I'm going to say that's it, because, like, I've already given myself far too much time on this. Maybe this hill is an illusion. I'm sorry if it turns out it is. I did say I would quit. But sometimes it just looks like you're driving uphill, but in fact your camera's just tilted a little downwards. Okay, so that's County Road N. That's what that says. N. Oh, that was something. What was that? Dang, that's hard to read. So we're hoping that town is this way and that the town has a name, so we can at least have a town name to pick from. It's like, I think we're basically on the Mason-Dixon line here somewhere, but it's a long line, and if nothing else, I guess I'm just going to choose the middle of the Mason-Dixon line and call it that, you know? Wow, that town was so small it had no name. Okay, we're going to say we're on the Mason-Dixon line, and we're just going to say we're right in the middle. Okay, so where is the Mason-Dixon line? Missouri was definitely a slave state. So yeah, and the middle of the United States is really kind of in Kansas-ish. So I think we're just going to say right on the border between Nebraska, Missouri, and Kansas. Right there. Is that far enough south? Maybe I should say Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. Okay. Make guess. Oh, fingers crossed. Where are we? We were in Wisconsin. Yeah, I said Wisconsin. They just didn't get any pictures in the winter. Oh well. I didn't get 15,000 points, but I did get another 2,600 points, so that's not too bad. Let's view our summary. Okay, so we guessed Italy instead of Turkey. We guessed South America instead of Spain and Portugal. And we got reasonably close in both of our guesses in the United States. One of them really close. One of them kind of close, and one of them not really very close. Okay, well, there we go. 13,596 points. And I guess I'm going to end the stream there. And that's it.
Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.